made the shots when they had to make them, made the plays when they had to make them. And in the 30 years I've been here, I've never been prouder of a team. I played guys that haven't played in a month. And got a lot of ball with a lot of guys. Keith Appling, I can't tell you how much that kid sucked it up. Gary Harris isn't the best player on both ends of the court in the league, then God bless whoever is. So I got a lot of ball with a lot of guys. I had some guys that stepped up. Another critical call was a double technical. I mean, both guys get a foul. It seems so ridiculous. I mean, no fight, no argument. Just two guys saying something to each other. We're going to give it a double technical. I'm going to take him out of the game. But in general, they made a couple of big threes late. One time we didn't switch out, just had different lineups in there. And one time they just made one that was a good shot. The one on the break after the layup by Appling, I thought could have gone either way. It was a critical one. It was 60-60, 63, and then they got the breakaway right after that. So learned a lot about my team. 150 guys back. I asked my players before the game if they feel proud when they leave this place. If they don't, that's their fault, because this team played as hard as any team I coached this year. Questions?
Tom, is this one of those games where you may not realize it until a few weeks down the road, but this has probably helped you guys come March, and that you were forced to play guys who have never been in a situation like this, and this could help you when you get Henry and Dawson back?
You know, Drew, I think it's going to help more those guys, yes, it'll help some, and some guys really stepped up, and they'll give us a little more depth. But I just wish you knew what Harris and Appling, I said they had to be at their best. And, Keith didn't shoot it as well. Guys just can't shoot right now, that wrist. But the performance that those two made defensively, Appling has 10 assists. We have 5 turnovers for the game. That's got to be the lowest in an Izzo coach team in the history of my existence here, to be very honest with you. And did a decent job rebounding, considering poor Travis Trice, Harvey guy's 6'7", and he's weighing about 50, and at times he's got a muscle, but I think it will. I think it'll help us. I think it's going to help us Tuesday, because got some guys that I question whether I want to go to war with some of them. I go to war with more of them today.
Now, there's a difference between an excuse and a reason. Don't you think that it's legitimate to say that injuries caught up to this team, and losing Dawson 2 days before the game affected you?
I don't know. They played good, guys. Don't take anything away from them. They played good. They made some shots. They made some plays. We had our chance. We had the lead most of the game. We just couldn't hang on when we got in a little bit of foul trouble with Zella. Keith did hurt us, and that was one of my fears. We got some early foul trouble second half, but I don't know. Those injuries aren't going away, so I don't want to use that as an excuse, because we got some games to play, and we're going to have those two guys again. I just hope that Harris, he got beat up, and Appling is, they're all effort by Appling, guys. I don't say that very often, but one of my guys.
It was over here. You're right. You said you dress a little bit with some guys stepping up, specifically tonight. Guys like Alvin Ellis, even Solomon, Costello, Schilling a little bit in there. Had to be big for those guys moving forward. Yeah,
we should have played Schilling more. Maybe even Ghana. But Matt knows the most. We just had so many of the new guys in there. When we had Alvin in there, hasn't played a lot. We had Bird in there, hasn't played a lot. We had Valentine at the 4, and we didn't even get to practice this week because it all happened so quick. I just told him to read the playbook, study it at night, so that's what he did, because we couldn't practice as long. So, I think we got a lot out of a lot of guys, and even Trice, he battled for 20 minutes, and just my wife right now, and we gotta get